Bob Iger, the current CEO of Walt Disney, he made more than $65 million in 2018. That is 1,424 times the median pay of a Disney worker. Now, many people agree CEO pay is too much, but he's also brought tremendous value to the company. How do you decide what's the right number?
Well, certainly I don't decide, and I'm not proposing that I should decide. I think what needs to happen first is to identify and name this gap and call it what it is, which is indecent. So a number of things are going wrong. We've had 40 years of things going awry, and 40 years of policy don't get fixed overnight. So healthcare fell apart, the public education system fell apart, public spending just disappeared almost completely. So that has left workers in a terrible position. So, and then there was an ethos shift at the very top, and that involved prioritizing of shareholder interests above the interests of everyone else. So my grandfather ran that company. He was a fierce businessman and a conservative, but he believed he had multiple stakeholders, not just the shareholders, but also the people who work there, the people who came to the park, society at large. All of those were his stakeholders, and he invested accordingly. So there's a question of decency here. And if I'm a CEO at a company and I'm going home with $65 million, which is really closer to $140 million after the merger is done, but I chose the easier number. If I don't know how my workers are doing at my own company, something's up. Something's not right. The people who clean the sidewalks, I mean, think of Disneyland and think of all the chewing gum that gets scraped up off those sidewalks every single night. And think of how pristine those Small World dolls are when you go through, even though they're white. It is, Mom, I know. What happens to white clothes? If you think about that and you consider